Hello and welcome to another What's Up with me, Slidal. Today we're on Airfield with the T29. Now the T29 is a heavy tank on the American line. It's a tier 7 and it's a very good tank. I actually just bought this tank back a few days ago because my friend and I, who I'm platooned with on this game, Fwaffy, we'd been having a bit of bad luck in the games that we played. And we had a chat about what sort of tanks we used to use that actually were just great fun. The T29 sprang to mind, so we decided to both buy them back and have a game again. Now we actually found that on our very first game, platooning together with these, we were on Airfield, starting at the other side. Hence why this time I'm saying spooky in chat, because we got the same map again, with the same tanks, but this time we started on the other side. So we decide to make our way off towards the middle of the map. That rocky area that's around about the D6 area, that's where we're going to head to. And I've platooned many times with Fwaffy. I've known Fwaffy for actually well over 20 years, and he's a good player as well. And we decided to, we're very good at platooning together because we cover each other's backs particularly well, and we can almost read what each other's going to do because we play in a very similar way. I'm slightly ahead of him, he's just behind me, and I'm going to push on to get to these rocks as quickly as I can. Hopefully cause some damage and put some pain onto the enemy. We are on a, I think it was a 60% chance to win, so according to XVM we should do okay in this one, and we are top tier, so in some respects Fwaffy and I are expected to carry this game and to really push the game home and to get the win. So we're getting up to the rocks as quickly as we can. You'll see the T29 is reasonably mobile, has a good gun, and their ELC AMX has been spotted out on the side. Now we could do with getting rid of him, so don't really want to be spotted. I try a snapshot, which was never a great idea because the ELC is a tiny tank, and also the aim reticle of the T29 is quite large. Second chance, and I miss him again. I want to keep moving because there is artillery on the other side, and I don't really want to sit still too long because obviously if I can see the ELC, he can see me. I decided to think about having another shot, but just before I get a chance to pull the trigger, my teammate Fwaffy finishes him off and takes his first kill of the game. So I'm pushing up now. There has been an A43 already spotted just ahead of me, just behind this corner, and I want to get a shot on him if I can and not get shot by him. What I really want to do is to try and get up behind this large mound of rock and then poke the corner. So I'm just going to sneak around here and have a little look and see what's going on. And what I really want is that A43 to come out to have a look as well, so I can put a nice easy shell into him. I am aware that there's quite a lot of activity just down below us. There's a lot of red dots that appear on the mini-map, and it's for that reason why Fwaffy decides to make a move behind me, not coming alongside me but going around the rock behind me. All the time I'm focused on the A43, and it does come out and I get a shot into him of just under 300, and he's already on fairly low health because somebody else had shot him a few moments earlier. I'm a little bit concerned at this stage about the number of tanks down to my left, but I also am very conscious of the fact that, you know, I am one of the higher tier tanks, I am one of the better players. I'm expected to really try and be a bit proactive here, and we don't want to be losing this game just by sitting still. So I'm waiting for this A43 to make a move, but he's obviously got more sense than to come out of here, and I decide I think I should really push up a little bit further. I still don't want to leave myself out in the open, so I want to get behind this next mound of rock and angle my tank around the other way. Now as I'm doing this, there's a Wolverine being spotted on the far side. I've got time to aim at him. He is actually looking at me, but before he gets a chance to shoot me, I get a shell into him. And then there's an AT2 and an MT25 moving across in front of me. The MT25 probably knows I'm here because he does have a quick look, but he keeps moving. The AT2 is completely tunnel visioning, and it shows me the whole side of his tank, so I slam a big shot into him. And then just drop back again just while I'm reloading. And then we get another tunnel visioner, a Jagdpanzer 4 parks right in the open, and I get a nice clean shot into him as well. That's another tank that I put damage on, so already I'm on quite a lot of damage. A43's coming out to have a go at my, may have hit my tracks instead. Can't quite finish off the Jagdpanzer before, yeah, A43 bounces again, tries to back away but doesn't get away in time, and I get a second kill of the game. And then this the MT25 thinks about having a go, he hits the tracks as well. And I am a little concerned that there's 3 of them here, but they're not a big threat to the front of a T29. Jagdpanzer 4 now does a frankly quite stupid thing. He decides to take a T29 on frontally, and it's the last thing he ever does. So I've now got myself 3 kills. I'm on a little shy of 2,000 damage already. That MT25 is a little bit of a pest, but he's moving quite quickly, and I decide I can just get another easy kill by finishing off this AT2, who I know is facing the other way and is backing straight into my line of sight any second now. I've got time to aim, pick my shot, bang. There we go, 4 kills. And now I take my first bit of damage, which I think was that MT25, because it's a very low amount of damage in the side of me. And I think, you know, I'm going to go after him. I'm not going to keep up with him, I'm not going to catch him, but I'm going to head off towards him, at least chase him away. So I move off down here, and I also want to have a look and see what's going on around this corner where there were tanks a little earlier. So I want to roll up behind these bushes and just see what is going on here. And yeah, things are going very well, because what I get to see is the enemy IS backing away. I'm very unlucky to low roll. But he rolled 271 and not kill him. Leaves him on a tiny amount of hit points, and he's gone before I can fully reload. He's a bit of a concern. The IS has a very good gun, and I don't really want to leave him alive. So I decided just to rock down here and to start to push on towards their base. So I decided to turn around and take a shot inside, and it takes damage from my tracks. It's a T43 who is silly enough to stay in the open. It lets me aim all the way at him. He does shoot me again, but he's just tracking me because my hull is angled, and my only concern actually is the artillery can hit him. And there we go, the artillery does indeed splash damage me. Doesn't get a clean shot, which is fortunate because the Su-41 can and does have a very big gun. More damage on the T-43, and I am aware now that IS has appeared to my left. He's a bit of a concern, and I can't decide who I want to go for here, and I decide, you know, that IS has got a bigger gun and it's more of a threat, so I'm just going to try and finish him off. Luckily for me, he's actually focused entirely on somebody else. It's a bit overkill to put a T29 gun into an IS from the side like that, but there we go. 5 kills now. We're winning 11-7. Things are looking very good. I'm on a lot of damage, about a little over 2,500. T43 still rolling around just in front of me, and I want to get under this rock because I know the arty hit me once. Completely missed that shot because I fired it too early, which was quite silly, but I have time to wait. The rest of our team are now moving up. I'm just going to wait for a little bit of backup because my health's not great. I could easily still be killed here, and I don't want to be killed. I'm aware of the fact that I'm on 5 kills. I could get a top gun. I get another good shot in the mantle of the T43, and I decide to move up now that I've got more support around me. The bishop is just off to my right, and I decide that I'm going to focus on him because others are going towards T43. And as the bishop comes through the buildings, yeah, I get a shot straight into him, but again, don't kill him. Now, I am aware here, Fappy's now got 3 kills, and at this point I think straight away, you know what, I've got 5 kills, he's got 3, we're both still alive, and I actually say in chat, I tell him, I'm staying alive because I want to get a Brothers in Arms award. We've had them quite a number of times before, Fappy and I, but why not have another one? And indeed, we see that game out and we get ourselves our award. It was a first class mastery badge. Brothers in Arms Award, High Calibre Award and Steel Wall, and earned quite a lot of credits. I still don't have the mastery on this tank. There's a lot of them in the game, and you've got to have an exceptional game to get an ace tanker. I did 3,321 damage, took 3 awards, got 3 awards, 5 kills, and almost 1,200 base experience, which is very, very good. Very pleased with that. And of my 16 shots, 13 went in, and yeah, I came out even after I'd paid for all the damages and repairs with 30,606 credits on a premium account. A very good outing in the T29 and a tank I very much recommend if you are working down the American heavy line. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Slydal. Goodbye.